Hi Pisces, my name is TC from TC Tarot, and I'll be doing a reading for you Pisces. So it's been a minute and I am back. I've done like umpteen readings, but I always struggle to get them out. So we are going to do life readings and a love reading. I am going to start with the life reading here. Maybe I should start with love. Okay, because love is what y'all like. So let's start with the love readings and then we'll get to life. So this is going to be for the next week. What is coming in for love, Spirit Divine, for the next week for our beautiful Pisces? Pisces, clear and concise messages for Pisces. Major placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, aka Rahu. Okay, if you have Rahu and Pisces, shout out to you. That is your destiny. Hopefully you're living up to it and this resonates, okay? So what's going on here for Pisces? What's going on for Pisces, Spirit Divine? Irreconcilable differences, divorce final. So something is over, period, Pisces. When it comes to love, a relationship is done. There's nothing that they can do to fix it. There's nothing you want to do to fix it. Whatever these challenges or differences are between you and this person, they are irreconcilable. You and this person cannot get over it. You cannot move forward. It's unforgivable, or it's simply, it's final. Okay, we're done, and I mean that. I don't want to be with you. All right, so some of you, this could be a literal divorce, but the relationship is over. Okay, 1 second. All right, Pisces. So yeah, irreconcilable differences. Okay, let's see what's going on in this person's energy. Going on in this person's energy, or what is the energy external that Spirit wants you to know about? We have the Fool in the reverse, okay? We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. The Star card here. Okay, Pisces. A lot of you are dealing with a person that did not live up to their true potential. Or they simply were not being themselves, Pisces. A lot of you are dealing with an individual who just could not be themselves. We have the Fool card here in the reverse, okay? Some of you, this could be an Aquarius. There could be a lot having to do with family, friend groups here, or people that you're interconnected with. This could also be networking. This person could be generous. Maybe they give money or they spend time. Like, there might be something that is good about them, Pisces, where you like that about them. However, I feel like this person hangs around bad crowds, or they themselves, they just cannot be true to themselves. That's what I keep feeling and getting. This person is not honest with themselves, so therefore they cannot be honest with you. I feel like you're simply on a higher vibration. This could be someone that is just simply surrounded by people to be surrounded by them. They may be someone that does not want to be alone. They want company. They want someone to be around. They are foolish. They leap recklessly, or they're fearful to take a chance when it comes to being themselves, or take a leap of faith on themselves. They live to appease others, okay? Some of you, this is an Aquarius. This could be a Capricorn. I'm hearing Pisces, Aries. But we have Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer here. Okay. Let's see one more round of this. Yeah, it's like a person that they make poor decisions. Because even if this person makes good decisions, like say this person says, yeah, I'm going to nursing school. They're not going to nursing school for themselves. So they find themselves in situations that are still unfulfilling for them. Like, this is a person that makes decisions that just are not fulfilling for them, period. Okay, and it's always because of external influences, and their external influences brings them loss. The people this person surrounds themselves with are going to be the death of them or their weakness. Okay, they hang with a lot of phony people, possibly people that are always in need. I feel like this person could be very generous, or they do assist, but they're not truthful in themselves. Okay, Fool in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse. They may live to please others, okay? Or there's always other people involved. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Hierophant. Yeah, this person, I feel like they get burnt out very easily. They're blocked. Like, even if they do all of the good actions, it's still not genuine. I don't know how to explain that. You know, a lot of people say actions speak louder than words, or trust actions and not words. But I've actually learned that people can do actions that they don't mean as well. Actions don't necessarily mean that a person cares for you. But with time, a lot of times that's how you figure out if you're where you want to be, or in the right connection for yourself. You know, it's very important as well to not always point the finger outside of yourself. Like, if you're a person that is with a good person, but you can't accept it because of different situations, you need to address those things within yourself so you can see clearly when a person is simply not for you. Knowing that I do want the best for myself, so if I don't want this, then it can't be the best for me. You have to get to that point in healing where you know that within yourself. But you're dealing with someone, I feel, that maybe is poetic. Maybe they do tell you the truth. They could stretch the truth a little bit. They tell you what you want to hear, tell somebody else what they want to hear. I feel like you've lost attraction for someone. They do all the right things, but they don't mean it. I feel like you're not passionate about a marriage with this person or a commitment with this person, okay? Someone could have proposed to you, or this could be a marriage. A marriage could be getting called off, Pisces. Even no matter how much this person expresses themselves, no matter how much they show up for you, no matter how much they come off like they're being a knight in shining armor, something does not feel right. Or something feels as though you are blocked out of this person's energy. There's a block here, period, okay? Energy does not lie, okay? So let's see what your energy is towards this person. Pisces, what's your energy towards this person? Pisces, the King of Wands. Yeah, so, okay, let's keep going. The Death card here in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, you could be very strong-willed, Pisces. You could be someone that you kind of try a lot before you let something go. If you're passionate about something, you go after it. So in that way, you're different from this person. You go after your passions, not others. There's a selfish energy to you. But there's something, Pisces, that you don't want to end, or you don't want to allow to end, it seems. You may have been focused on something that you should be moving away from. I see you being moved from it with the Six of Swords here. You are going to transition from something or this person. There's no new beginnings to be had here. But a lot of you are stubborn, or you're set on something that you want. And I don't know what exactly that you want, but you and someone do not see eye to eye. This person does not see eye to eye with you, Pisces. I am sorry. Like, they may want to hold on to you, but you are not equally yoked with this person, okay? And you could also be very attractive, a go-getter. Yeah, we have the 7. You, Pisces, feel like the possibilities are endless, okay? You're a dreamer. We all know that, okay? But when you start to feel the loss of passion in a situation, know when to let it go. All right? Yeah, the 2 of Cups in reverse, okay? So something is fizzling out. Something is disappearing in front of your eyes. You're probably losing the desire to be committed to something. You know, maybe you're losing the desire to be sexually active, to be reliable, you're losing passion for a situation. Okay, because it's not real. This person is not being real. You're not in love with something that's real. So even when you're being your authentic self and you're gunning for something and you really want it, you don't want this person. You want a facade, or you want what you think that they are. Or maybe you even desire the person that they are deep inside that they don't show. Either way, they're not performing on the level that you want them to. They're not being the person that you want them to. And you can't control anyone, but you have to honor what you want, okay? So if you want better for yourself, it's your choice to make that decision. You have to make that decision for yourself, you know? So the 7 of Cups, okay? Your emotions could be all over the place regarding this situation. It may have been challenging on you emotionally. It could have even been mentally taxing, or it may have even drained you because you have so many different options on the table. Do I fight for it? Is this an illusion? Should I start over? Should I fix it? Should I move here? Should I do this? Should I do that? And one thing I could tell you is that Pisces don't thrive in connections where they're unsafe, okay? Especially with their emotions. If your emotions, if your creativity, if your sexual energy, all of those things are emotions. If those things aren't safe with someone, you're gonna lose interest in them. Your body is gonna reject them. Your system, your mind is gonna reject them. You're gonna feel like you're losing it. Okay, so I just see a loss of passion here. I feel like you can't bring the situation to a victory. Okay, you and someone are on two different pages, or there could be something someone told you that is repeating in your mind. It doesn't make sense. You don't believe it. Two of Cups in reverse, y'all are not of similar mindsets. And you're being guided away from this, okay? There are things in your life happening, or your mind is shifting here to a more harmonious place. And that's going to lead to a disconnection or a breakup. If not, this is spirit changing your circumstances with the Six of Swords here. And you're going to be moving on, okay? It's going to seem like a narrow escape. It's going to seem like you ran away, but I think Pisces, you're moving on, okay? And that's what I have for you, Pisces. I'm going to do the life reading separately, I believe. So I love you guys. Bye.